Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back again with Last Dream World Unknown. We are in Mount Agni. Do I have this sped up? I do not. Seems it's just faster than I'm used to. And we are on, I believe the save said it was like the 4th floor. And I have no idea how many we have to go, but I'm going to attempt to get places by following the right wall. Ooh, hello. Your continued existence is apostasy against Astaroth. In his name you shall die. Alright, sure. Bitlurian Elite. Hey. Alright then. Just gonna go ahead and plant all stops on you. Get a little thievery going. And for good measure, throwing an infant study in there. Just trying to get as much XP as possible. Alright, no hit. So far is good. We'll see how he's doing after this volley. That's the way we do it. Alright. Okay, I think we've got you down pretty well. I mean, you should be able to just attack. Let's go ahead and do another steal. And I don't really feel like there's anything you need to do, just guard. Perfect, okay. So we know we can beat him in about the same time it takes us to defeat the little guys. And I'm going to try really hard to doing this whole sticking to the right wall thing. Okay, so Aegis equipment, we get matching recipes? We do not, sadly enough. Okay. No telling how many recipes I've missed by not doing a full exploration, but okay, just a bit of an island there, not too bad. And this place is very large and very complex, and I would rather not spend like another, what, 20 episodes in here if I try to fully explore, especially with my getting lost. Or what do you have to say, fella? Do you dare cast your eyes upon me? Eyes down, worm. I see you do not listen well. Let me instruct you in our ways. Well, let me instruct you in our ways. It's called murdering you. And I doubt you will last all that long. So against these guys, they're pretty decent XP, so I figure it's worth... Ooh, that was a heck of a hit. But I figure it's worth doing the intense study for just that little bit of extra XP. And I'm a little surprised that he survived, actually. Let's try to get Seraglio as much healing as possible. Oh, and she's going to be able to get it. Hopefully I didn't do too much healing. Alright, buff yourself. I doubt that will be enough to let him survive. Okay, she's back up to tip-top shape. And Sid's had such a comically large amount of MP, I could just go forever without ever refreshing his MP. Alright. So what do we have here? Ooh, a soul-stealing dagger. That sounds like something I should make. Definitely sounds like a fun time for Jareth. Okay, we're getting a lot of kind of crisscrossing going on here, so I'm a little worried that the old follow the wall strategy is not going to work. But hopefully it shall lead us somewhere, or at least to treasure, which it does seem to have done for us. Recipes? No. Just consumables. Admittedly, these do let me win some real nasty fights. Is that? Look kind of like something there, but I guess it's just the growths, moss, some kind of moss on the walls. Alright. So, we're at an edge of the map, and we are slowly creeping towards level 150 and our max level skills, which should be actually a pretty significant power boost, especially as Sid has the ability, or will have the ability rather, to make any single-use item used on him apply to everyone. In addition to making, some of our healing buffing items a little more useful. Oop, there's something up there, so I'm going to foolishly break off my plan and detour to go get it. And is this the way forwards, or is this a puzzle? Let's find out, shall we? Or it's just one of these guys' rooms. What's up, bro? You think you can come into our blessed mountain without consequence? How you survived until now eludes me, but you die now. If that's what you think. I think you might be wrong. Alright, we've already scanned one of you, so give you one of those. Little throat slitting. And some intense study. Ooh, no hope. It's a nasty little effect, actually. So I'll certainly have to do something about that. Okay, triple threat for sure. Little field medic. Armed robbery, and finally biolab. Oh, well, I didn't get a chance to do any of it. Alright then. Let's just use a little bit of healing. Yeah, just get him about halfway. Okay, so we're following the right wall here, right? And I decided to deviate because I thought I might not get the chance to go for those chests. And I could tell they were pretty much right there. I'm assuming there's also a lot of chests that are off the quote-unquote proper course. Ooh, I see some stuff up there I'd like to get to. And maybe we just might on this long looping path. Does make one wish to consider breaking off the pattern. But we saw in the last area how nasty that can be. As far as, that whole getting lost thing. Now those black potions, as I recall, are pretty darn powerful. Probably the sort of thing we'll use for final bosses. And, I don't know, maybe some of the Mercenaries Guild's targets. Those might be really nice. Especially if I can get to level 150 before I have to fight those again, which means probably one... Ooh. I am on to the next screen. I mean, I know there's some stuff back there I missed, for sure. But again, I don't think I want to deal with a lot of backtracking and getting lost. You must be stronger than you look. I would have thought the beast outside would have eaten you alive. I don't have all day. Give me 2 necromancer staffs and you may have a full remedy. Interested? No, I'm pretty sure I've got quite a few of those. And not many necromancer staffs, because that's what I was getting in the last area. Though I did just encounter the same monsters, so even though we went to the last area fairly quickly, perfect SP orb, alright, we may be able to continue encountering the ones that give us the necromancer staffs, which is good because we'll probably want it to craft some of the things that we are getting here. Okay, you have a path down. What is all the way over this way? Another path, a rope, or a door. Aha, hello, sir. Know that it's only by my will that you continue to live. If I so chose, I would snuff out your life like blowing out a candle. Sure. I might have some of those, but seems like a decent one to have multiples of. And I mean, these seem to be pretty consistently... Ooh, the inflation though, that's pretty nice, isn't it? Pretty consistently like potions. Now, there's a lot of paths. And obviously not sure which way to go, but I do feel like I'm kind of following The right wall? I'm following a wall, I'm sure. I think I actually went back to following the left. Oh, good lord. I'm going to desperately confuse myself, aren't I? Well, let's hope not. And see if we can't get somewhere reasonable. Juggernaut ring. And a bastion ring. Those sound pretty nice, don't they? You know what I can do instead, I think? Go to new. Increases attack by 150 and defense by 150. Does anybody have any single purpose rings? I mean, I've kind of locked him into a corner, haven't I? But you, on the other hand, let's try cranking his attack. See if that's better. May or may not be, but we'll find out for sure. Ooh, I'm a mole. And yeah, just fairly basic kind of disposable stuff. Alright. So I'm trying to kind of do like I think this would be a depth first search. As in, well, pretty much I'm just taking all the down paths first and moving backwards that way. You are cursed to be born a human. I shall grant you a small mercy and offer you an item for far less than it's worth. Give me 3 stats and I'll give you full elixir. Now, let's just see what the full elixirs are. Do I have any? I assume I do. I've got 11. Yeah, I can do that with fish. Alright, so back the way we came up. I don't know if this is the proper way to handle it. Oh, good lord. Okay, we came that way. So, go up here. I wonder if your insides are as disgusting as your outside. There's no way to know but to cut you open. I mean, you could just, I don't know, maybe ask. That's such a crazy idea. Alright. Nonetheless, let us follow our standard pattern for these guys. Well, glad I didn't use too much healing on him. He's also getting kind of low in mana as well. So perhaps I should do something about that. Alright. First off, give him the potions, get just up to half. And that's good enough. There we go. Imperfect, but it will do. Perhaps I should have searched those. You know what? Yeah, I should have. Got a little confused. Should have searched those up paths, I think. That seems kind of the... Did I go a different path? No. He just didn't want to... Maybe I did. Let's talk to you. Okay, yeah, we went that way for sure. Okay. It's going to be a very easy area to get lost in, so we'll take the down path first. And the down path. Okay. And we have an up path to take. And down. And more downs, which conveniently lead to some chests. We're seeing lava down there in kind of a long area, so this suggests that I might have actually made my way to the end of this area anyways. And yes, in fact we have. Alright, let us continue. Oh, goodness. Okay. We want to follow his left, which he's facing opposite would be our right. Let's go ahead and talk to this fellow. Your bones shall join the piles of other hapless creatures who anchored me. So, you just kill random creatures? You're still an elite, so... Not super worried. It's going to get to the point that I'll just be skipping these guys. Oh! I missed a throat slit. Perhaps Jareth should gain a little bit of accuracy. Haven't really raised it in a while. So that might be a halfway decent idea. Alright, just in case he decides... Oh, let's go ahead and do that for many reasons. In case he decides to hurt anybody seriously. I did that, right? So... I mean... What do I use for single target? Yeah, that'll finish him off. Way over the top damage. But he's still got a freaking no hope off on me. That's okay. Sid does a life drain fairly often as part of my macro set. So I am fine and dandy with that. As long as he doesn't get targeted, I suppose, too soon. Let us see where this whole tied up looking mess goes. Alright, let's open the chest first. Oh. I actually got a little bit startled by that fight because I thought the Pitlurian had just up and attacked me. Because it happened right as I was passing him. And we are an island drifter. These are the last words you shall hear. Are they? Will they? Let's find out. There you go, a little of this, a little of that. You know what? I don't think you're worth the extra XP. It's just 10%. I would love it if I could get a number. Like, if it would actually say you get X XP. Make it a little clearer. But we are slowly working our way up. Alright, now that we've turned around, don't get confused. I don't know if any of these go anywhere else. I don't think they do. So, for a bit, it's just going to be backtracking. Until we reach our first branch, which we have done. Okay, not as long... Oh, okay. Not as long as I thought to reach it, but it was also not as long as a branch as I thought it would be. So, hopefully we are getting enough stuff to be able to make the various recipes we're getting now. Okay, that's just a very long little island. Now this surely... No. Okay. Color me a little surprised. Okay, now we're on a little hub. And if I'm lucky, these will all just be like very simple paths. Maybe not there. Let's see where this leads. So far, except for the one that may have had an offshoot that I couldn't see, these have all been fairly simple paths. Okay, renewing potion, I think renewing is MP. Yeah, the combination of renewing, regeneration, and then great renewing regeneration does suggest one is MP, one is HP. Alright, that is fine and dandy. And was there another path? Yes, there is. Excellent. Oop. And it feels weird that some of those crystals I can walk through, but others I cannot. I guess the ones with the black bits in them I can't walk through. That kind of does make sense. Okay, hello Mr. Pitlurian. The very sight of you makes my blood boil. You'll soon bath in Astaroth's fiery magma. I mean, maybe, but you will not be alive to see it, sir. A little of this, and have a little bit of dead. You shall not last in this onslaught. Your best hope is no hope. Oddly enough, side note, it sounds like I'm saying he has no hope. No, his best bet is using the no hope. He might actually get an effect on me. Alright, now we're all up to 144. And things are going quite nicely. So what do you think? Chest at the end of this one, or will this be the path out? Hard to say. Hopefully there's not loops here. I'll be very sad if I loop somewhere. Was I following the left? This is feeling a little loopy. And I'm starting to worry that I'm, well, going to be going in loops for a while. Wait a minute. Did I? This isn't the way it came from, is it? No, it's not, because we came from down from the mountains. Okay, ooh, and you're a thing. What are you? Let's save here. That seems like an idea, right? Save right here. What are you? Oh, okay. Useful, but no, it's not what we want to do. Following the left. What do you think? It's going to be kind of like a big loop around kind of thing and slowly get closer in and closer in? Seems reasonable. Starting to get some interesting drops, and well, by drops I do mean steals from these guys. Take these, and that. There we go. Just about finish those off. Doesn't really matter that much, but you know. Oh, I think I remember this section now that I think about it. You think there's anything on the side? I mean, there might be. If you're wondering how I remember this section, I did watch, as I've mentioned a couple times, I've watched Brian Lorgan 111 play through this, and my memory's not so great, so I rarely remember, like, you know, oh, here's the exact path to go. I just remember, like, oh, hey, this looks familiar, and it's kind of this slowly descending thing with tunnels that are kind of interconnected, and, like, only one leads down, I believe. Hello, sir. What's up? You may rest here if you wish. You'll have to trust me that I won't murder you in your sleep. Bring me 2 hellish essences, 2 infernal wicks, and 2 scourged serpent scales, and you may rest. Return when you have what I've requested. I actually don't have what he wants. Wow. Well, that is certainly interesting. I don't know if Brian came across that one. Okay, so that was that this entrance? I think so. Okay, so the first 2 are not it. That was the way down, so one of these, I presume, will lead to a way down. Ooh. And a crack. For some consumables, presumably. I mean, the ambrosias and nectars, like pretty much anything full, is pretty darn good. I feel like it shouldn't be that much farther until we find our way down. I can't remember exactly how the down paths look. Okay, so, is there anything along this wall? Yes, there is. So, I'm guessing, because that was a really big loop, so that's where we came out of. I'm going to guess we skipped a part. Yeah, surely that's not where we went in, right? Aha, there we go. Okay. Our first path down. Excellent. So, I mean, just keep popping in these, right? And hope I don't get too turned around and confused. Of course, the fact that, yeah, this is a really big one, so it's going to skip at least one other tunnel, I would guess. Alright, so probably not going to be any more this way. But there could be chests. Okay, let's go all the way down here. I feel like they're probably not going to do the, you know, chests at the very corner bit again. Okay, and I had a minor cat-related emergency and have forgotten completely what I was saying beforehand. I think of something along the lines of hoping that I don't get too lost in here. And have I gone in this one? The loops to the right, I know I have. Oh, it's the way down. Okay. Well, I think we'll continue following the premise of... Oh, this place looks different. Continue following the premise of... Wait, for Reese's bottom? Oh, okay, well then what's the other direction? Anyways, I'll finish that thought. I will continue the premise of not worrying too much about what chests I may have missed, but this one is kind of... Ooh. 2 accents. It's just... What? Okay, I thought I was at the bottom, but I guess I was still in a cave. So... That's a little confusing. And I am sure it is going to, well, completely confuse me. Nonetheless, we will do what we can. Now you're going to be a big looper, aren't you? Would be kind of nice to have access to that bed now, but, well... Oh, did I look my way down? No, but I'm certainly not backtracking. Who knows how long, and I don't actually remember the path I've taken, so... It would be a bloody nightmare. And we've got more than enough potions. Is it the essence of the Phoenix that turns into a super good healing thing, or is that what the super good healing thing is? Again, I cannot recall. I finally got the scales I think I needed for resting earlier. I think they were Scourge scales. Ooh, there is a chest here. And we've got at least 2 more levels to go. It looks like. Alright, so I think I've been there. Oh, hello, sir. So small, so weak, so pitiful. It'll be more painful to let you live on than put you out of your misery. Give me 2 infernal wicks, and I'll give you a perfect SP orb. It's far more than you deserve. What do you say? Nah, thanks. I got plenty. Alright, now is this a path we've taken? Heck if I know. Oh, it is a branching path. Okay, so... that one takes us out right by where we came in. It's reasonable enough, it's such a small area. Ah, okay, I see a hole there. So, maybe the next hole to the right will do it? It looks like it could. Kind of loop around and yeah, okay. Excellent. And... okay, we're still in the tunnel. Okay. We're on this side, I gotcha. Let's check down here. Oh, there was something up there. Do I want to go up and get that? I mean, it might not be too hard, and it does look like one that would be... I think I'm... oh, hello. Carnival makes a game of hunting his prey. He offers 100 span head start to the prey. Both Carnival and his prey are running at constant speeds. Okay. After giving his prey a 100 span head start, Carnival begins his hunt, and after 10 seconds, he has covered the original 100 span head start. Alright, so 10 span per second. At this point, the prey has covered a shorter distance of 50 spans. Okay. That would be 5 spans per second. Gotcha. 5 seconds later, Carnival has covered the 50 spans that the prey has previously run. Meanwhile, the prey has covered another 25. Okay, so 150. Each time Carnival arrives at the previous location, the prey has run half the previous distance. He's literally run half the previous... okay, so... this... Are we playing on, was it Xeno's arrow? He'll never catch, or an infinite amount of time. Those are the same answer, effectively. He'll never catch an infinite amount of time. So it okay, so they're not playing with the arrow. In that case, we are currently at what, like 15 seconds? And that is 150 versus 75, or versus 175. So 20 seconds. Okay. And we get kind of underwhelming rewards, to be honest with you. But it is a puzzle. It means we can turn those in. Okay, so we're going back this way. This is the way we came in, I think. But that is because I want to pop up here. And contrary to my previous statement, I do kind of want to go back and get that chest at the very edge. I think I can do that reliably. Just count if I pass any tunnels. Easy enough, right? And I pass none. And we get Hellish Essence. Was that worth it? I would say with the rate that Thraliel can get drops, monster drops, no, definitely not worth it. Alright, so we've got to find our way out. Maybe one of these? I mean, I could just peek in, but there's no... Aha! I see it. That looks like it would almost certainly have to be the next one over, unless the next one over is, like, really short. So I wonder if there's any puzzles I've missed in here. Again, I don't think it's worth the effort of digging around. As much as I'd like for it to be. Does not feel like it would really be worth it. Alright. Now, arguably, since I did backtrack earlier just for the benefit of going to one of the things I've already been to, or to the previous level to get a chest, I should be checking these edges, but... Well, we've just checked. Excellent. Okay, again, we've got at least another 2 levels to go. Now, is this the one I just was in? Yes, it is. Okay, I recognize that branch. So we'll take this branch and, ooh, get ourselves a lovely little mining tunnel. Which is some more full potions. Again, not terrible. Not, like, ridiculously, oh my god, awesome, I must have it. But, hey. Is this, like, is it just one giant network? Is that what I'm hearing here? That's gonna make this real fun. Oh, thank goodness. Found the way down after derping around in the essentially one giant mixed up space. Alright, that's fine. Okay, it looks like the next one is our way down. So if we can stumble upon our hole soon, we'll be good to go. And one nice thing about this area... Let's see, what do you want? Avert your eyes, worm. You stand in the presence of greatness. No. But anyways, one great thing about this area as opposed to some of the other maze-like areas is there's a very clear demarcation of progress, what with the going up and down levels. So, I mean, while I might get a little turned around in a single level, like, am I doing that now? Yes. Yes, I am. Okay, so those two are right beside each other. Precisely as I am doing now. Appropriately enough. There's a limit to how lost and confused I can get. Worst case scenario, I can comically easily map these. Okay, so this is the way back up. And they've been pretty much 3 doors right in a row. So that clearly, well, suggests that it's on this side somewhere. And you split. I feel like this is going to have a hole down. Ha! Because there was nowhere else for it to come out at. So, presumably, once I find my way out of here, and ooh, look, a place to mine. Give me something good. I really, really would like... I mean, yeah, those are really nice and really powerful probably if I use them. But I'm powerful enough that there are few situations in which I truly need that much power. Okay, so it seems like we might be immediately going to another maze area. It's alright, I'll just check the 2 sides real quick. Ooh, actually, are we facing a boss? I kind of feel like we might be. So, if that's the case, I might go ahead and finish him. Let's see what this area looks like after we get through here. And no, it appears to be a hole down. Okay, let's drop on down. And this looks like a fun, complicated area to go through. But that will have to be for the next episode. As I said at the beginning of this whole thing, this is a super dungeon, so it will take quite a few episodes. Will it be just 1 more? 2 more? No clue. From then, we'll probably have to see about just clearing out all the mercenary targets. We'll probably have, like, a good run of even more monster killing episodes, unless I can figure out some other quests to kind of do in the middle. We'll have to see about that. But nonetheless, I do hope you enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to leave a like, and if you'd like to see more, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. But until next time, catch you later.